My name is Roy Perticucci. I'm Grocery Operations Director for Tesco.com. .com has grown at a rapid rate over the past few years, and I'd like to thank everyone for the tremendous effort involved in making us the #1 internet grocer in the world. In order to make sure that .com continues to go from strength to strength, we must maintain focus on delivering excellent service to our customers. To this end, we have reviewed our ways of working and have defined a standard way of shopping which delivers the best possible service to our customers. This video is part of a training package to implement and sustain this standard shopping process in all our .com departments. You should be watching this video for one of 3 reasons. Either you are a new shopper completing your induction training, or you're an experienced shopper who's been nominated to perform the backroom shopper tasks. Or finally, you're watching this video to refresh your memory, something we all encourage you to do. This video is supported by the operations manual, which is available in all .com departments. If you cannot find it or is not available, please contact your RST. To make training a little easier, we've broken down the shopper's tasks into 5 major steps. The first step is the start of the day. At the start of the day, we ensure that the .com department is ready for yet another day's shopping. The second step is picking. In this step, the customer's orders are picked on the shop floor. The third step, step 3, is turnaround. This is where the completed order is unloaded and the next order is collected for picking. Step 4 is the checkout. When an order has been picked, it is checked out using the .com computer. And finally, step 5 is the end of the day. When all of the orders for the day have been picked, the .com department is shut down for the evening and readied for the next day's shopping. To allow the majority of shoppers to concentrate on picking and turnaround, 1 shopper per shift is nominated to be the backroom shopper, and this person will do all start of day, end of day, and checkout tasks. The shopping steps and their key activities are shown on the Tesco.com team board, which is normally located within the Tesco.com shopping area in the back room. This is used by the .com department for all team communications. So let's have a closer look at the steps beginning with the start of day.
Step 1, start of day, is carried out by the backroom shopper. When you're the backroom shopper, you get in early to ensure the .com department is up and running, ready for the rest of the shopping team. The step includes, you must check the computer system is working, get the trolleys ready for shopping, check there are sufficient supplies to keep the .com department going throughout the day, complete the UR tracker, print and deliver key reports to other departments in the store, and start the van refrigeration. When you first arrive at the store, after clocking into the time and attendance system, go to your staff reception. Check if any of the .com team has reported in sick. Later in the morning, the duty manager will want to know how many shoppers are expected today. Check if there has been any customer complaints. Collect the complaint forms for review by the .com section manager. Collect the bleeper or phone if the .com department uses one. To allow time for getting the department ready, you arrive in the .com department 15 minutes before the rest of the shopping team. First of all, check that the computer system is working. Log into .com by scanning your staff badge. Log into the server and check that today's orders are available on the screen. Access store reports to see if there is a message of the day. Any messages for the .com team can be written on the team board, where it can be seen when they arrive. A flashing green light on the radio frequency access point indicates the unit is working okay. Now to get the trolleys ready for the shopping team. Check that the trolley is loaded with clean, label-free trays and has an adequate supply of plastic bags. Put out enough team pads and charge batteries for those shoppers who are due to arrive at the start of the day. And put a spare battery in the battery pouch marked new. The trolleys are now in place, ready for use. The shoppers need a constant supply of trays and dollies throughout the day, so make sure there is an adequate supply to hand. The same applies to supplies of plastic bags, printer labels and printer paper. Make a final check that the area is tidy and ready for the other shoppers. The duty manager will visit the .com department early in the day. The information on the team board's UR tracker will help him or her check we have the right number of staff to process today's orders. To complete the UR tracker for today, select the daily orders report, which will tell you how many shoppers' hours are needed to process today's orders. Select the van management report, which tells you how many drivers are needed today. Check the staff schedule, bearing in mind any staff who have reported sick or failed to arrive. Enter the hours needed and the hours scheduled on the team board's UR tracker and calculate the difference. There are a number of reports to be printed and distributed at the start of day. Log into the .com computer and select the store report system. Print a copy of the current van report for staff reception in case they need to know which van to contact in response to a customer query. There is a bakery report which helps the baker ensure that products are available for our home shopping customers. And a secure report which lists the secure products to be picked that day. It is held at the customer service desk where shoppers have to sign for the secure products they're picking. Plugging the refrigeration cable into the van at the start of day ensures the refrigeration reaches the correct temperature for loading. On the way to the vans, make sure there is a clear route for the drivers who will be taking trays to the vans later on. Take a quick walk around the van to see if there are any obvious problems. Cracked or broken windows, lights, mirrors, a flat tyre. Plug the refrigeration cable into the van. The cable wrapped around the mirror reminds the driver he needs to remove it before driving away. Switch on to get the refrigeration underway. If there is a problem with a van, check if it has already been reported. If not, enter brief details on the van defect sheet. Report the problem to the van help desk, quoting the defect sheet reference number. Problems can occur at the start of day or any other time of the day. If you or another member of the team are experiencing a problem with system equipment or software, let the other member of the team continue shopping whilst you do the following. Note the problem in the C+ system report log. Report the problem to the help desk. Note the help desk reference number in case they have to be contacted again about the same problem. Put a label on the defective equipment with a brief note of the fault. Don't put the label directly onto the TeamPad screen as this can cause damage. Note the problem in the faulty equipment section of the team board. If the problem is likely to cause more than a 30-minute delay to the picking operation, escalate the problem to your section manager or duty manager.
Alright, make sure you just
The same applies if a van is needed, but you've discovered it isn't drivable. With the start of day activities complete, the .com department ready for the pickers, reports printed and distributed, vans checked and refrigeration cables plugged in, the UR tracker completed. You can now join the other shoppers picking orders for our customers. Remember, it is important that all shoppers log into .com before they start work. Get the trolleys ready before the other shoppers arrive. Make sure there are enough supplies for the day. Deliver reports to the bakery, customer service desk and reception. Check the vans. Complete the team board's UR tracker. Personal shoppers other than the backroom shopper arrive for work at the normal time. Clocking into the store's time and attendance system records your hours working for Tesco. These hours are used to calculate your pay. You must scan your staff badge to log in before you start work in the .com department. Logging in and out of .com does not affect your pay, but it lets us know how many hours have been worked in .com. Information which is vital to managing a successful business like ours. Check the team board to see if there are any important messages for the team. Everything you need is already on the trolley. You can adjust the team pad to an angle which suits you. The brightness of the team pad can also be adjusted. You're now ready to collect the first order of the day. The key activities of the start of day step can be found on the team board. Step 2, picking, is carried out by all shoppers, including the backroom shopper. The picking step covers the activities involved in picking for our customers. Finding the product, making substitutions, scanning the product, and the activities involved in packing for our customers. Packing carrier bags, trays and trolleys. Before we start picking, let's look at how we manoeuvre a trolley. Always steer the trolley from the end with the team pad. Do not push the trolley sideways, as this acts against the steering device. Hold the upright handles either side of the large handle, as this makes turning easier. Do not push with your back. To turn a corner, aim the front of the trolley where you want to go. Swing the back to the left when steering right, and swing the back to the right when steering left. The customer order is displayed on the team pad. The team pad gives you the location details of the product, the aisle number, the mod and shelf reference. You can match this with the yellow sisal on the shelf edge and the product's position on the shelf. If the product is not in the expected location, have a quick look on nearby shelves. If you find it, press the misplaced item button on the team pad. You can then scan the sisal to record the new location of the product. This will help other shoppers looking for the same product. If you can't find a product, check the team pad to see if the customer will accept a substitution. Even if the customer has requested no substitutions, we will always substitute when the product which is not available is a core product. Core products are milk, eggs, sugar, bread, toilet paper, potatoes, nappies and baby milk. Pick the best substitution available and scan it into the team pad as a substitution. Press Off Sale. Press Start Substitution. Scan the barcode of the substituted product and then press Substitution Complete. Substitutions are placed in an inside-out bag. This helps the driver when pointing out substitutions to the customer. If a substitution is not available or the customer does not want any substitutions, you will have to off-sale the product. Press Off Sale, then press Complete without substitution. When picking a product for your customer, check for freshness, a long code life. Is the product damaged? Would you buy it? Don't forget to check for customer comments on the team pad. There may be special requirements such as unripe bananas. When you have the product ordered by the customer, scan the product's barcode. This will check it's the correct product and tick it off the customer's list. If you're picking more than one of the same product, scan each item individually to make sure you pick the correct number. If the scanner cannot read the barcode, you can key the product's barcode number directly into the team pad. When you've scanned the product, check the order number to make sure you put it in the right tray. Pack products with care. Fragrance products should be in a bag of their own. Cooked and uncooked, heavy and light products should also be kept apart. If a bag is full, tie it loosely with one loop, just enough to stop products falling out of the bag and to keep the bag easy to open for your customer. If all the trays for a customer are full, use the trays full option on the team pad. This suspends picking for that customer's order. Loose produce which is sold by weight can be ordered by weight or quantity. If the produce is ordered by weight, pick and bag the produce. Check the weight on the scales. And put the produce on top of the trolley. If the produce is ordered by quantity, count and bag the produce and put it on top of the trolley. Take the produce to the home shopping scales, put the produce on the scales, press the relevant button and put the printed barcode label onto the bag. Scan the label and check the short order number on the team pad to make sure you put the produce into the correct tray. Some produce is individually priced but has no barcode. Pick the produce and put it on top of the trolley. At the home shopping scales, find the product in the barcode catalogue and scan the product's barcode. Again, check the short order number on the team pad to make sure you put the produce in the correct tray. If a product is tagged, take it to a checkout to remove the tag. Some products have to be collected from the customer service desk or kiosk. You must sign for the product when you collect it. If you have to substitute or off-sale a product, note this on the secure report. The products are then put in the tray along with the other ambient products. Wine ordered from our wine warehouse is stored in the .com department. If If you're picking a wine order, check the labels on the cases of wine for the customer's name and a delivery date of today. Scan the wine and place in the tray, again checking the short order number to ensure it's that customer's tray. When the battery is about to expire, the TeamPad battery light will start flashing. Continue picking until the TeamPad shuts itself down. Put the old battery in the used pouch. Replace the TeamPad battery with the battery in the battery pouch marked new. Switch the TeamPad back on. You can now carry on picking. When there are no more products to pick, take your trolley back to the home shopping area for the turnaround step. Remember, check quality of product. Would I buy it? Always substitute core lines: milk, eggs, sugar, bread, toilet paper, potatoes, nappies and baby milk. Bags for substitutions are turned inside out. This helps when the driver is highlighting substitutions to customers. Pack the following in separate bags: fragranced, unfragranced, cooked, uncooked, heavy, light. Make sure you put products into the correct tray. Check the short order number on the TeamPad. Don't leave packing products until you're back in the .com department. It's another opportunity for products to be lost. Don't tie bags too tightly. Customers complain when they have difficulty opening them. The key activities of the picking step can be found on the team board. Step 3, turnaround, is carried out by all shoppers, including the backroom shopper. The turnaround step includes returning a picked order to the computer system, unloading the trolley, reloading the trolley, and collecting another order from the computer system. When you've no more items to pick, you have to unload the trays and get another order onto the TeamPad. First, you must go back to the .com department. It's important that you don't return the picked order from the TeamPad until you're in the .com department. Returning orders from the shop floor can cause serious system problems. If you do have problems returning an order, changing the TeamPad batteries may resolve the problem. When lifting any objects, follow the correct lifting procedure. It is based on the correct positioning and use of your head, back, arms, knees and feet. Your feet need to be hip width apart, with one foot ahead of the other, pointing the way you are going to walk. This gives you a good balance. Your knees should be bent but not squatting. This allows the most effective use of the thigh muscles when lifting. The arms should be close to the body because the further away they are, the greater is the strain. The whole of the hand should be used, not just the tips of the fingers. You should draw in your chin so that your head is extended upwards. This helps keep your spine straight. You should keep your spine straight but not necessarily vertical. This, together with the bent knee position, ensures that the body's centre of gravity is over the weight, in this case the green tray. This reduces the strain. Trays of products are unloaded onto dollies. Check on the labels to see which van is delivering your orders and put the trays on that van's dollies. Stack trays for an order vertically with no more than 2 orders per dolly. Trays of chilled or frozen products are taken to the chiller or freezer. Don't take your TeamPad into a chiller or freezer as it could be damaged by the low temperatures. Load the trolley with green trays. Check the trays are clean and there are no labels left on from the previous order. If necessary, top up your supply of plastic bags. Change any expired batteries. Return the expired battery to its slot in the charger. The next battery to be used has a marker. Move the marker up 1 and take the battery. If you've reached the top number, put the marker back at 1. You are now ready to pick another order. Scan your staff badge to get the next picking list onto your team pad. Choose a label printer. If there are no printers available, check for label printers that have not been reset or have run out of labels. Collect your labels, remembering to reset the printer. Check the labels are the correct ones for your orders and confirm this on the team pad. Put the labels on the trays from left to right, from top to bottom. With your trolley loaded with trays and the new order on your team pad, you're now ready to go picking again. If it's your end of shift or there are no more orders to pick, leave the trolley ready for the next shopper to use. Place the batteries on charge and put the team pads away. Load the trolley with green trays. Top up the supply of bags and leave the trolley in position for the next day. Log out of .com by scanning your staff badge. If it's not your end of shift, your section manager will find work for you in another area until it's time to clock off. If there are no trays or dollies, get some trays or dollies and let the backroom shopper know that supplies are low. If the backroom shopper is not around, leave a note on the team board. If you have a system problem, you can't send an order back or pick one up, your team pad is broken, your scanner isn't working, let the backroom shopper know. You can then carry on shopping while the problem is being fixed. Remember, unload trays onto the correct van's dollies. Check the van reference on the trays label. Store trays at the correct temperature. Take chilled and frozen to the chiller and freezer. Don't return or collect orders until you are in the .com department. Returning orders from the shop floor can cause serious system problems. The key activities of the turnaround step can be found on the team board. Step 4, checkout, is carried out by the backroom shopper. The step includes checking if there are any orders ready for checkout, checking out orders, filing paperwork for drivers, loading a van where necessary to get the van out in time. When all the products for an order have been picked, that order is ready for checkout. During the trolley turnaround step, the backroom shopper checks the system to see if there are any orders ready for checkout. To check for orders, switch the system to the till function. Select all the orders that are ready for processing by pressing the F3 key. The system will check out the orders and print a till receipt for the customer. Staple together the prints for each order and put in the file for the driver. If the system rejects the credit card, you need to contact the customer and ask for alternative credit card details. Suspend the order so that checkout processing can continue whilst you get the information from the customer. Get the customer's phone number from the current van report and call the customer. Enter the new credit card details provided by the customer and finish checking out the order. The system may ask for voice authorization. In this case, you phone the card issuer to get the authorization code. Key in the authorization code to finish checking out the order. If you do not get authorization, you will have to ring the customer for alternative card details. Occasionally, the system may ask you to enter or confirm the price of a product. If the price is not shown, enter a price of 10 pence. If you are unable to contact a customer and the van is due to leave within the next 30 minutes, You can store the transaction for recall later at a front-end checkout. This allows you to complete the checkout process and paperwork for that van. When you store a transaction, the system prints a transaction barcode sheet. You scan the barcode when you want to recall the transaction at a front-end checkout. When all the orders for a van have been checked out, flag the end of van by pressing the F5 key. This will cause the delivery details to be printed. File the delivery details with the customer's till receipts. To recall the transaction at a checkout, put the checkout in home shopping mode. Recover the transaction, enter the card details, check out the transaction, and put the till copy of the receipt in the till. If you have successfully checked out the order but the van has already departed, phone the van driver to confirm that the order can be delivered. Normally, a driver will load the van, but there are occasions when the backroom shopper will do the loading. This happens when the van is scheduled to depart before 9:20 in the morning, or the van needs loading during the driver's lunch break. Use the snake loading pattern as demonstrated here. The van should be loaded to distribute the weight evenly, as shown in this diagram. Before taking trays to the van, use a yellow clip to lock the two stacks of trays together to improve their stability on the dolly. Use the handle provided to pull the dolly. You will find this easier and safer. Remember, check the system regularly to see if there are any outstanding orders. Check out all available orders at each checkout session. Let the driver know if a queried order can be delivered. Load the van if it is due to depart before 9:20 or it needs loading during the driver's lunch break. Don't leave paperwork lying around. Keep customer and driver paperwork in the designated place. Don't hold back a van because there are checkout queries. If necessary, store queried transactions on the front-end checkouts to avoid delaying a van's departure. The key activities of the checkout step can be found on the team board. Step 5, end of day, is carried out by the backroom shopper. The step includes checking trolleys have been left ready for the next day, checking there is an adequate supply of consumables, printing and delivering the off-sale report, locking the workstation, and updating the team board. When all the day's orders have been picked, the backroom shopper shuts down the .com department. At the end of day, it's important that the .com department is left tidy and organised. This will give the shopping team a good start in the morning. Check that the last shopper to use the trolley has removed the team pad. Check there are no batteries left in the battery pouches. Check the trolley has been reloaded with plastic bags and clean, label-free trays. Make sure that there is an adequate supply of trays and dollies for the morning. The supplies of labels, plastic bags and printer paper should be checked and topped up where necessary. Make a final check that all the batteries are on charge, that the picked trays are ready for the drivers and the labels visible, and the area is clean and tidy. The team board is updated with the name of tomorrow's backroom shopper. Wine ordered from our wine warehouse is stored in the .com department. You can look at the orders for picking and delivery tomorrow by accessing the daily orders report. Orders from the wine warehouse are marked with a cross. Check that the wine is in the .com department ready for tomorrow's pick. It helps to investigate any missing cases the day before, as there may be little time to do so when the order is being picked. The daily off-sale report contains useful information about the availability of products on the shelves in the store. Print the report and take it to the store manager
Right, what have we got here then?
and the stock control department. With the .com department ready for tomorrow's shopping, you can log out of .com by scanning your staff badge and lock the home shopping workstation. Let the section manager or duty manager know that picking has been completed for the day. Return the bleeper or phone to reception on your way home or before going to another department to finish your shift. Remember, check all batteries have been removed from the trolleys and left on charge. Check that picked trays are ready for the drivers with their labels visible. Leave the .com department ready for a good start in the morning. The key activities of the end of day step can be found on the team board. We've now been through the 5 steps. All personal shoppers do picking and turnaround. As well as picking and turnaround, the nominated backroom shopper does the start of day, getting the .com department ready, distributing reports, checking the van, completing the UR tracker, checking out orders, and the end of day, closing down the .com department and making sure it's ready for the next day.
We hope you found today's training useful and that you'll have new certainty about what good looks like at Tesco.com. Thank you for watching and good luck making Tesco the most successful internet home shopping business in the world.